This week, we lace up our shoes, don our watch, accept our dog tags, and begin the long walk. The 2025 dystopian survival thriller directed by Francis Lawrence, starring Cooper Hoffman, David Jonsson, Judy Greer, and Mark Hamill. 50 boys, one rule. Don't stop walking. If you slow, you die. Does this adaptation of Stephen King's early novel earn its place, or is it just a step into mediocrity at a medium pace?
Tell me to slow down and do it at a medium pace.
Start walking, boys.
Mark Hamill.
That is not the Mark Hamill I loved and grew up with.
No!
Do my part. Rotten Tomatoes Gary has this sitting at 88 with the critics and 85 with the audience. So well received.
Yeah.
I'll say, do you want to do our
let's go ahead and
thumbs?
Go for it.
Garrett,
Go first.
I'm sitting here with this. I found this I enjoyed this.
Andy?
Go.
I gave it a thumbs up.
There it is.
I gave it a flick.
So listen, have you ever read the book?
I have not. That's a Richard Bachman, correct? When he was under the
I have read this one. I remember reading it back in the day, and I kept thinking, like, I didn't think the book was great. You know, it wasn't like Shawshank or The Body, which became Stand By Me. It wasn't like that.
Yeah.
And as everything King does gets adapted, I kept thinking, man, how are they going to do Long Walk? But this really delivered. And I kept thinking in my head, because I was trying to think back to when I read this book, and I read this book 30 years ago. So I'm trying to remember, I don't remember anything about who survives and who doesn't.
Yeah.
I think they did a fantastic job with portraying the desperation of these young men. The mom, Judy, was it Judy Greer? Is that her name?
Yeah.
I thought her pouring out of emotion. I mean, I truly believed, like, oh my God, this woman is heartbroken.
Yeah.
And I bought it, and I was like, man, fantastic casting and acting by this woman, and and this cast of, I mean, unknowns. I don't know any of these guys.
I will tell you, there's a name in there you'd be surprised. The main guy, the lead actor, Cooper Hoffman, is the son of Philip Seymour Hoffman.
Oh, nice.
Which I went and looked at when I saw his name, because I was like, is he related?
I would have gone Dustin Hoffman right off the bat.
Yeah. Well, I went and looked him up. And I do remember seeing him. There's a movie that came out in 2021 called Licorice Pizza, which I saw him in.
I remember the movie. I don't remember. Yeah. I mean, I remember the title. I don't remember. Yeah. I don't think I ever saw the movie.
So, and I agree, man. I mean, all the acting in the film was really good. And it is, there's definitely an emotional line throughout. And you get such a, I mean, you think about these kids going into this thing and what they're there for. And I was surprised by I didn't read the book, but surprised that the main character even strikes up conversation with really adversaries, because they can't all make it, you know? So I was surprised by that by the story itself.
Mm-hmm.
Without it, of course, there wouldn't be a story. It's because of that back and forth with some of the characters, and you know, there's some villains to it, and there's
so this falls into this thing where, again, Teresa and I have this conversation every time we watch one of these Survivor, The Amazing Race, The Floor. I mean, pick any of these game shows that we watch, any of these reality shows that we watch. And when someone gets eliminated, everybody's always like, oh my God, oh no. It's like,
right.
Oh, you want them to be, do you not understand how this works?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I always become the what was it? Russell Hands guy from Survivor. Remember him, the villain, because he wants them all eliminated. So there's a character in the movie that I kind of really, like, personally, I was like, I identify with him, because, like, I don't want to get close to these guys. I need 49 of you to die.
Yeah.
Because you're all doing this for one reason. The lone survivor wins untold fortunes and one wish and all this stuff, and it's the concept. I mean, but the theory is 49 of these guys are gonna die. Spoiler.
Yeah.
So becoming friends with them and then helping them along, and I'm like, but you feel for them, because you're like, yeah, because you see him build these friendships. The filmmaker did a great job making this work.
Mhm.
You know, believing in the agony, the torture part of this, the exhaustion, and then you see him slowly get a little worse and a little worse, and then they help each other out in a way of brotherhood, knowing that eventually I want you all to somehow you all have to die.
Yeah.
I want you to stay with me, but like I need you to also kind of get shot. So it was a fantastic, well done
Yeah.
job.
I agree. And one of the things I got out of it too was I will tell you, going into this, I was not super excited about seeing this movie.
Yeah.
Not for any other reason other than I'm like, it's just a long walk. I mean, really, is that, like, how could that be interesting?
It's like Lord of the Rings.
I mean, you do have a point there. But that is kind of just a long walk. But I was kind of like, what, like, how is this going to be that interesting?
Exactly.
And it really, really is. It really is.
That was my
it's
thought.
Emotional. It's got emotional moments in it.
Yeah, having read the book, I kept thinking, like, how are you going to make this a movie? Because like the book doesn't read that. It's a slog. I mean, I'm not gonna lie.
Is it a long book?
Well, it's not super.
Maybe not
but
pages wise.
yeah. But I mean, it's one of those things. Like he said, he wrote it under Richard Bachman. He was struggling with his identity as far as a writer. He put these books out. It's not, in my opinion, not his best work. I mean, this is the same guy who gave you Pet Sematary, The Dark Half, Needful Things, so The Shining. And then you get this. This is just kind of dystopian. It's like, it's okay. But the movie really plays well, and just kudos to the filmmaker. Great job translating a mediocre King book, in my opinion. And
I will say this: seeing some research on it, apparently the film differs from the ending of the book, which I think was pretty smart to do too. That if you've read the book, you can still watch this and get something out of it.
And I didn't remember the ending. So I was, the ending to me was like, oh, I don't remember. Now I want to go back and read it. Cause like, did I not remember how this ended?
Yeah. And I'm not going to mention how it ends, but,
no,
for anybody, but, I will say the very ending sequence has a surreal quality to it that makes you just go, that's clearly not what's exactly happening. And it's all on how you interpret how that ended.
But it pays off well.
Yeah, it does.
Like at the end, you're not like, oh, come on. You're like, yeah, it's all right. I like that. That works out for me.
Yeah.
So yeah, thumbs up on this one. Definitely. If you look for something to watch, this is a good one. And it's not it's not really graphic. There's some stuff I just could have done without seeing.
Yeah.
Because you got to figure over the course of a multiple mile walk, people are going to have to use the bathroom. I don't need to see it.
This is true.
There's some things you just left to the imagination.
Yeah, I'm not even going to say anything more about that. That just makes me chuckle because I kind of forgot about that.
But you know what I'm talking about?
Oh, I have a flashback of it now. Thank you.
Like I literally would have loaded up with a modem before I hit the I would not be worried about.
That's true.
And they're not a sponsor, but they should be.
Correct. That's all I have.
That's it, man. Go see this movie if you haven't. Find it on your streaming services and enjoy it. This is a good one.
Yeah. And then while you're here, go ahead and like and subscribe, and then go see the film, and then come back here again, watch it again because we'd like see it twice, and then let us know in the comments what you thought about this film. Right?
Tell your friends.
That's how you wanted me to say it, right, Andy?
Yeah, and if you don't like us, tell 2 friends.
Right.
Tell them to come.
Yeah, but like us first, even though you don't like us, like and subscribe, and then it's almost like punishment to us.
Yeah, but it's got to be your bull though.
You're the one with the candy show. All right. Thanks, everybody. Catch you next time.
Flip-flops are unfiltered reviews of all of the movies we chose to view. We love some and others we simply hated. You can find out by how much we rate it. Flip-flops. 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 We would really love for you to subscribe, like, comment, share, and we'll see you next time.
This has been a Touch of Madness production, brought to you by the creative minds at Tommy Twins Media.